Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Puck Nation. I'm not even going to say the number of the episode.
I don't even know where we're at.
I don't even know. All I know is that it's the most exciting time. If you're a hockey fan, no, it's not Christmas. You're not getting a fucking steak for Christmas, whatever, or a helmet, whatever. It's playoff hockey, boys and girls. It's playoff hockey. Mike, Yanni, how you doing, guys? You good?
Good.
Doing good.
Excited?
Doing good, yeah. It's already started.
Yeah, it's already started. We're the second, and this was done purposely because we wanted everybody to play, right? And Florida starting tonight, and we're going to get to it.
Yep.
Right. We're going to get to all our predictions and whatever, who, what, where, and the Habs. And we got a lot of shit to talk about. We got people bitching here in Montreal about the reffing, and we're people bitching about Laine. It seems like the honeymoon is over with Laine. They want to fucking lynch him now.
I don't know.
The Savior is here. Yanni, the Savior. I'm not talking about Jesus Christ either.
Demidov.
I'm talking about the other Jesus Christ that came from Russia. He's here. He's been invisible the last 2 games or whatever. I know it's only been 3 games, but we're going to get to that. Lou today, big news. Lou's gone. We're going to get to him.
Kind of saw that coming.
Mike, I got something to tell you about that jersey that's behind you because he's not human, whatever. We'll talk about that later. But before I'm so excited because the Leafs are playing in half an hour.
Hey.
I'm so excited. Before we do, I want to tell you who makes this all possible. My dear friends over at Red One Music. Yanni, show the people.
It's coming right up.
Show the people, the guys there. They are my friends at Red One Music. You can go see them at 2069 Chartier in Dorval, and you can call them at 514-225-2226. These guys are they're top of the line. If you want musical needs, you want DJ needs, you want podcast needs, you have a party, you want to do a rental, whatever. They have all kinds of stuff. They set it up for you. I know I used to work there. I used to do the setups. Go see them. Go see my dear friends Sergio, Tommy, and James, and they'll help you out with everything. And like I said, they make all this possible. And they're Canadians fans. So we're going to talk about the Canadians, and then we're going to talk about all the other teams, okay? We're good for that?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. We'll talk about the Savior. What do you guys think of his first 3 games? What do you think?
Well,
his first game.
First game was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Obviously,
A
right.
goal and an assist right away.
Emotions. It was really, but he's super brand new. I think it's far too early to say anything.
Yeah.
He's being thrown right into the playoffs immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, give the kid a chance. Let's see what happens.
It's only been 3 games.
Honestly, you can't make any call. We can't, even if he has a great playoff.
You still can't decide.
We can't make any calls till next season.
No.
So
I think you're totally right about that.
Yeah.
It's just because already people are starting to, it was his fault, and Laine didn't do this, and Demidov didn't do that.
These are just chirpers.
Jesus Christ, it doesn't end.
Guys,
man.
I don't know. I think he played a really, really solid game his first game.
Yes, he did.
Second was a reality check into the NHL. People are like, okay, you think you're good. Let's check you.
Well, yesterday he played against his God, right? Like,
well, yeah.
Well, the God.
Well, actually, no,
not his God.
After I don't know if it was before, after the game.
He said that Yager was his guy.
No, it was actually Malkin.
Malkin, excuse me. That's right. Malkin. Yeah, and he goes, I don't care. Yeah.
He goes, when I was a child, it was Ovechkin, but now it's Evgeny Malkin. I don't know if it's because he's playing against them.
Of course. What he's going to say, I love that guy that I'm playing against. You know what I mean?
But honestly, it's like I said, I think it's a reality check that is going to definitely prosper in the long term.
I agree with Mike. It's not long. Guys, it's been 3 fucking games. That's
no, but in the long term, it's going to be
like,
something to see.
Yeah.
But his defensive play needs work, man. It definitely needs work.
Whose doesn't in their first 3 games?
Yeah, guys, listen. Everybody lay off the kid. I'm just going to talk to the Canadians fans. Lay off the fucking kid. We said it here on this show years ago, months ago, about the Laine thing. Oh, but Laine, this, Laine. What did you think you were getting with Laine? Laine's a lazy player. He's hurt. He's playing with a bum knee. You can tell. Every time he's on the ice and he falls, it takes him half an hour to get up. You know that. If you think he's going to back check, fucking, I don't know, take another sleeping pill because you need another dream. It's not happening. He won't do it. It's like having 3 Brett Halls.
No, forget back check. He could barely fucking go with
I know. Like, remember Brett Hall? Yeah, but you need to back check, Keenan. No. He back checks.
That's right.
I score.
I shoot goals.
Yeah, I score 86 goals. Yeah, that's what I do.
But that's what Laine is. He's a trigger.
That's it. He's a one-trick pony. Everybody knows that. Yeah. Like he got 20 goals this year.
Yeah.
15 on the power play, 5 and 5-on-5.
He's doing
what did you think you were getting, guys?
Just take the 20 goals.
Take the 20 goals, man. Because there's guys with the power play, with the 5-on-3, with fucking nobody on the ice, and they still can't get 20 goals.
Exactly.
You got to look at it this way, okay? As much as we complain and bitch about him, without Laine, we would not be in the playoffs.
I don't think he'd be in the playoffs.
No.
Look, last night.
Absolutely not.
Caulfield's goal, it came off of a shot of his, right? Mm-hmm. It started the whole spiel, right? In front of the net.
That's it.
I mean,
just be happy with what you have.
It's 20 goals that you wouldn't have. Those 20 goals, you would have lost games.
They gotta come from somewhere.
Plus the rub-off effect that he has on other players.
Yeah. Yes. But what kills me is the fans already. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
guys.
but what do you expect, though? You expect them to all
No.
be educated hockey, like
No.
It's like they're all going to be analyzing. They want immediate results, and it's like you
Like
can't.
he was a god, and now forget him. And
What
man,
have
you hear him in the French media. Oh my goodness!
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, it's like they're
The
fucking
Mimo.
lynching him already.
It's a shiny new toy, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They got a new toy.
yeah.
great.
Demidov.
You're right.
it's
man.
great till it is
Shining new toy.
You're right.
But-
You're right.
To
Now-
go back to the Habs fans.
Yeah, of course.
All right. If we want to bitch about people, Mike Matheson.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a
that
horrible
yeah.
game he
All
had.
right. I love Mike Matheson.
What a horrible game he had.
I think he's a great player. But what the fuck is going on with this game?
You know what?
Yeah.
And I'm scared to say this. He's afraid.
It might
He's
be.
afraid.
I don't know what it is.
I saw twice where he reached in. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get killed. When you play afraid, you get hurt. You
Yeah.
get hurt.
Yeah.
And I saw him reaching in a couple times. I'm like, eesh. Now I don't know if it's because I'm looking for it, because I'm looking for a mistake on the ice or whatever. You know what I mean? But when you see guys reaching in like this, you get hurt.
But you know, the big three are the super reliable three.
Yeah,
They came through yesterday,
Yeah.
they did. Well, in the third period, they did.
but
Yeah,
they did.
yeah.
Suzuki, Caulfield, and Hudson. Those
Mike-
three are just ultra reliable players.
You know who I think played a phenomenal game, and I don't think people are talking enough about.
I know what you're gonna say.
the goalie.
Montembeau.
Yeah, okay.
The
I was
goalie.
gonna say something else.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Caden Gooley. He's been really
Dude,
good
he
lately.
He got
fucking
rocked.
Cracked.
Yeah, but he played a great game. He was their best
Yeah,
defenseman
yeah,
yesterday.
obviously.
Him
Did you see
and
get up?
Hudson.
Well, that was his first playoff game, huh?
Yeah,
Dude, did you see him get up?
Yeah.
He thought he was in fucking space.
But
Yeah.
was it just me or did he look concussed a little
Yeah,
bit?
that's what I just said. He looked like
Yeah.
he was in space.
But-
Yeah.
he's looked like I thought. Him and Hudson were by far the best blue liners on
Listen.
the ice.
Hudson, you could say, yeah, you know, he got the 2 points and the 2 goals. Yeah, but he was also on the ice for the goals.
Honorable mention, Gallagher.
Okay, so we're gonna what's that thing we segue? Okay, now we're gonna talk about the reffing. I have it written down here. I wanted to talk about some of the reffing that's going on. Okay,
wasn't an icing.
No, it was not.
besides the icing, the cross check from Alexiev to fucking Gallagher's face. Are
there
you
was a
kidding
lot
me?
of stuff.
Yeah.
There was
Okay.
a lot of stuff.
In the Leaf game. We're gonna get to also. What's his name? Ridley Gregg.
Yeah.
To
Tavares.
this is the
To
question I have
Tavares.
for our fans, to Tavares in the face. So they call a 5-minute, and then they say, hold on. They call the VAR. They call somebody in fucking FIFA.
Yeah.
I say, can you double check that, please? And they double check it, and they go, sorry, we fucked up. It's a 2-minute, not a 5.
Yeah, the guy didn't get hit in the
He
head.
didn't get hit in the head. It got him over here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's over here.
Yeah.
It's on my chin. That. So, like, do you remember when Ridley Gregg took that slap shot in the empty net against the Leafs?
Yeah.
What did Morgan Riley do? Remember what Morgan Riley did to him? You tell me what the difference between what Morgan Riley did to him and what he did to Tavares is. Morgan Riley got what, 6 games?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got 6 games, right?
Yeah.
This guy, okay, bro, go sit down. Go sit down. Promise me you won't do it again. You got a timeout in the corner.
Mhm.
That's what you penalize these kids nowadays.
Well, they're kids.
Dude, in my day, you would have that guy's friends all outside in the parking lot trying to kick my ass.
Yeah.
So, and I saw a couple of calls last night, Mike, in the Edmonton game too.
Oh yeah.
I saw Hyman. You saw the Hyman thing? Was that an
Mhm.
elbow to the head?
I mean, yes and no. But
He said I was fighting for the puck. I don't know, bro. I don't know how many people fight like this.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was.
But
I
So
know
that's
what it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
what I'm saying is the refereeing is every year we always talk about the NHL that they put away their whistles or it's the other way around.
Or they abuse him.
Yeah, the Leafs game against the Ottawa, dude, seven penalties, the Ottawa Center, and they were all fucking cross checks, all of them, everyone on the numbers, no less. Okay, I mean,
It's inconsistent.
it's getting stupid, is what it is. It's getting really
Yeah,
stupid.
It's inconsistent.
You either, it's like I always say, it's either one rule for everybody or no rules for nobody. You can't
Exactly.
just make it up as
Yeah.
you go.
No more gray zones.
No, because it causes shit. Now, again, keeping with the Canadians game, you guys saw the Beauvillier goal?
Yeah.
Was that a high stick?
No,
I don't,
wasn't?
I don't think.
I don't think it would have affected the play.
Well, he touched it.
No, yeah, but that's not what went in.
No.
He touched it and then.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he touched it and then he touched it again, it's a dead play.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
okay,
trying to say.
But in that, we could look at that and say, well, none of the goals should have counted in that case because the refs missed so much.
That's
shit.
for sure, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, was that a blatant high stick? Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the other one
Look,
coming up.
Originally, I said, "Oh yeah, that's a high stick." But then when I watched the replay,
Yeah, me too. When I watched it, it wasn't high.
Yeah.
Then what about the cross check to Laine at the blue line? And they call the icing because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
that
caused the
was-
goal.
Yeah.
So because listen, I played. You either let it go, right, and you call the icing,
Yeah.
or if I get cross checked, you have to let that go and the play continues.
Yeah, of course.
You can't do both. You can't make me get cross checked
and
and call the icing.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. People, and I'm telling you, it's not just me. Look, I'm not even a Habs fan. I'm just saying it, right? they're gonna bitch about that because again, Mike, like you said, it's not consistent.
Of course.
It's just not consistent.
course.
All we're asking for is consistency.
But look, nothing's been consistent. Look at the last few games. Look at that called back goal on the shootout the other day.
Oh my
Like,
God.
do you know that
They-
came
they-
out that is actually illegal to
Yes.
do?
I know.
Yes.
So,
I know.
I don't want to go in the past, but just to say, it's like it just shows the lack of consistency.
You know,
like,
why don't they just look at the rule book before they
Yeah.
actually make a stupid call?
like,
that?
could you imagine
But-
if that would have been the difference maker
Oh my
that they
God.
don't make the playoffs?
Remember? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
But I'll tell you something. I
Yeah.
was watching the game. I saw the fucking puck go in the net.
Yeah.
And I'm watching TV here. Okay. I'm like, guys, it's a goal. Even the kid, Frankie, whatever his name was, he's
Yeah.
like,
Nazar.
I scored. Nazar, no, what's his name? Nazar?
Yeah, Nazar.
Yeah. I'm like,
Kid's good, by the way.
yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
He scored. I'm like, the puck's in the net.
Supposed to be our pick, by the way. But anyway, that's
Yeah.
another discussion.
So,
The ref screwed us out of that one too.
well, no, I don't know about the rest. The
I'm
thing
just
is,
fucking
they
with
lost
you.
sight of the puck. Okay. So this is my question. I remember that night I said, so if they lost sight of the puck, right? There's 4 of you on the ice. That's 8 eyes. Last time I checked, 4
Yeah.
times 2, right? Okay. Where's the puck?
Well, you know what?
Nobody said, bro, where the fuck's the puck?
So
Did
I
it
have
go
a
out? Did
solution
it-
for you. Walmart already did it. Okay, they have fucking checkout. You do it yourself
Beep,
with
beep.
a machine.
Beep, beep.
Why don't you get to that? Clearly, you're paying fucking 4 people that
That can't
cannot
do
do
the
the
job.
fucking job. Might as well
Yeah.
put a machine to do it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, 4 guys didn't see the puck in the net.
I know.
And
It's
it was obvious.
Mike, you know
that's the
what?
worst part.
You just said something that's crazy. Imagine that makes the difference.
Well, if they would have lost the Carolina game,
That would have made the difference.
that would have been the difference.
That would have been pathetic. Huh?
Holy shit. So what do you think should have happened? At least Laine shoots again?
Well, you have to,
Or it's no goal and they continue?
no goal. You can because that's what not because it wasn't a goal, but because that's what the rule book says.
Yeah.
If it wasn't called, it's not. That's just it.
Shit.
Bro, it's like Monopoly. If you pass
Yeah.
go and you don't ask for your $200, you don't
Yeah.
get your $200, bro.
How many
Get out of jail free.
How many times do we watch NFL, right?
Yeah.
And they say incomplete or dead ball,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
then-
like it's not. Do you see them say, "Okay, throw it again"? They
Yeah.
don't. No, it's a dead ball. The ref called it. Next play. Like
Shit.
it's you can't. This
Mhm.
this kind of like, oh, do it again,
I know.
or like call
See-
it back. Like this is like child's play.
And
what
again,
they're doing.
speaking for NHL fans or hockey fans,
Yeah.
dude, that's all we're asking for.
Yeah.
Look, there's a human element to it, right? You're gonna make mistakes. You're
Mhm.
gonna make mistakes. We're human. We're fucking laymen. We make mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just try to keep it consistent.
But at least keep it consistent, man.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
they
just like
don't.
the goaltender interference stuff. You see some goals get disallowed, and then you see, I'm like, dude, the guy looks like he just came out of the fucking UFC ring, and the goal counts. This guy sneezed, and I think a booger hit him, and no goal.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
what the hell?
it's-
I know.
But
It's stupid, man.
back to the Montreal game, because
Yeah.
this had me fucking raging in my living room. Where was the whole team when Suzuki was getting fucking murdered?
Yanni,
Well,
you know what?
yeah.
He was sitting. I know who you're talking about, and he was sitting. There was a big debate
Okay,
about
and
it
nothing
today.
happened after.
Who's gonna do it?
Well, the
Bro,
Anderson-
the guys that could have done something about it were not dressed.
He's not playing exactly.
Anyways,
Jack Guy,
to me,
Pizzetta, where were
you're
they?
in the fucking playoffs. Okay, you
Jack
know
Guy
this
should be in
shit's
the
gonna
lineup.
happen.
Jack, I should be. Look, if you're gonna dress Struble,
Yeah.
you
Okay,
might as well just.
don't get me started about this guy. What is he even doing on the team?
I know.
Okay, what is
I
he
thought I
doing?
was the fucking walker on this
I
table.
thought he
Yeah,
was the
here we go.
fighter. I thought he was a big boy. He's gonna fucking be physical. He doesn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Well, like
He
you're,
doesn't do nothing.
you're going up against Tom Wilson. How do you not dress Arbor Jack Guy?
Dude, didn't they already dance?
Yeah.
They did, right?
Yeah.
And Jack guy
Yeah.
like fed him his dinner a bit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
what do you
why
do?
is he not in the fucking lineup?
Because
Wow.
because he's in St. Louis doghouse. That's why.
Why?
Because he takes undisciplined penalties.
But you know what? When you have that role,
Okay, hold on. And you're telling me that Slavkovsky doesn't?
I know, but I'm
I'm
just,
about to fucking lose my shit
But
with this guy. He's
I'm not
fucking,
I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying what it is.
Yeah.
But Mike,
right?
correct me if I'm wrong. When you have that role, that's part of it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Now I know if they're gonna put him in for tomorrow night's game, right?
They better.
Okay, if they do, they better watch it because now everybody's watching him.
Well, yeah,
The ref-
because
there's gonna be 4 referees like this.
watching
I'm
who?
telling you, they're
Mind-
watching
mi-
Jack guy.
mind you, those 4 referees
You probably
didn't
can't
see
see
a
the puck.
puck.
Yeah, exactly. But you know
But
what I
yeah.
mean, right? Like you can't because now they're gonna say he's gonna take a whatever cross checking, whatever. They're gonna say, oh, you see, he's a fucking idiot, he takes stupid penalties. Because now you inserted him in, so now it's like a
Well,
it's
now
like an event.
there's like a spotlight on him.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
big spot. There's a big target on him now.
You want my opinion on all of this? I think if I'm Marty St. Louis, I say, hi, Heineman, I like you.
Sit
So you're
down.
going to sit a game. All right. Mr. Struble, you too. I like you.
So you're bringing
gonna sit a
Pizzetta
game.
and the other guy.
Fuck Pizzetta.
Who?
You bring in the other Jack guy.
Oh God.
The two of them.
Florian and Arbor, same game.
Bash
Let's
brothers.
The Bash
Go.
brothers.
The Bash brothers are in. Let's go. Tom Wilson, 2-on-1. Let's go.
Yeah, did you ever watch Slapshot? You're missing one. You're missing one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, hey,
Jesus.
if they could do that, like seriously, they should. This is playoff hockey. You can't. How many times have we said on this show? You don't win it with finesse. You got to win it with grit.
Mike. I'm a Leafs fan, man.
Yeah.
Finesse. You can shove it up your ass. You're fucking finesse. You don't
Yeah.
win shit.
But you need those guys.
Yeah,
they
you
have to
need-
play.
You can't win with finesse.
I think you have these tools. You have the jack guys. Bring them out against fucking Tom Wilson. You need that shit. Sorry, I don't give a fuck what you say.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You're not gonna win. You
No.
saw what he was doing out there.
Yeah,
he was a fucking wrecking
He was
whatever
ball,
the fuck
cracking
he wants.
everybody. Yeah.
He was ready to kill everybody. And
Yeah.
Ovi started seeing that. He's like, you know what? Me too, I'm gonna do it. He goes, runs fucking Cole Caulfield. Like,
Dude,
what the
did
fuck?
you hear what Caulfield said? He goes, I don't recommend getting hit from it. They actually asked him, how did you feel? He goes, I don't recommend it. But that guy's a fucking truck.
I know he's a
I mean,
freight
Caulfield
train.
weighs as much as his helmet. You know what I mean?
I haven't raged at a hockey game as much as I raged yesterday.
Obi,
Oh
that's
my
another thing I
God.
was going to say. Obi, he's finished. He's finished. He's 40 years old. The guy scored 2 goals
and an assist.
and an assist, but he's finished.
And they
And
had
he kind
yeah.
of broke a record, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to say.
and-
Sidney Crosby's finished. 91 points. Again. But he's finished.
And the
Okay.
worst part is they had to say it. I don't know if you guys were watching it on Sportsnet. They were like, oh, yeah, you know, Ovechkin has never scored in the playoffs.
Yeah, Ron McLean
in
said
an
it, yeah.
overtime game.
Yeah.
I was like, wonderful.
And
Ovi's
like,
Wonderful. Out of all people, you're saying
That's fucked
Ovechkin,
up.
the leading goal scorer, has not done it. Like, who's
Yeah.
going to do
Yeah.
it?
That's crazy.
Give him another reason to do
Fuck
something.
my
That's
life,
fucking
bro.
nuts.
And you think in the intermission somebody didn't come up to him and say,
Hey, bro,
"Hey, you know what they just said?"
You don't have one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Russian
Yeah.
machine don't break.
Oh,
yeah.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Russian machine.
Another one for the fucking bucket list.
Yeah. Russian machine don't break. I fix. I'll be back.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So that's
beast.
enough of the Habs.
What up? Yeah, fuck that. Okay, guys. A quick Lou out today.
Kind of saw that coming.
Okay, but
It's
he's
about
done.
time.
Do you think that they're gonna give Patrick total control?
Never. No.
You know he's gonna ask for
Of course,
it.
he's gonna ask for it. Of course, he's gonna ask for it. Or he's gonna move up and they're gonna get another coach.
Well, the ownership.
You know what's
there-
gonna happen,
Yeah, but
right?
the ownership there, do they know what they're doing, or they're just gonna say,
Uh,
"Yeah, sure, do it."
I think they're gonna bring Patrick up. They're gonna bring in Bob Hartley, his best friend.
Ooh.
Maybe.
could be
Remember
Interesting.
where you heard it, okay?
But
In
Pat-
my house.
Yeah,
We're-
Patrick's
we're
gonna get a
recycling
promotion
again.
either way.
Yeah.
Eh?
Patrick's gonna go up.
the recycling continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Danny, but that's the National Hockey League.
Bro, I don't know,
Dude,
man.
how many times I said Lindy Ruff is done? Bro, he's been done for fucking 30 years.
I think Peter Laviolette got fired by his 19th team
Yeah.
yesterday. Like it's
Laviolette is gone.
like
too.
he's
doesn't
coached
make
the whole
sense.
league.
How many times did we
man?
say Torts? That's it. Torts. That's it. Torts gonna end up in fucking Philly with Tocchet as an assistant coach because Tocchet said they're not exercising his option in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Speaking
about
of
to
that-
say.
Oh
was
yeah.
about
I want to talk about the Vancouver.
Speaking of that,
thing.
before we get
What
to
the fuck, huh?
dude, Rutherford, I think he's smarter than that.
Did you
Is
see what
that
he
tampering?
said?
Yeah, is that tampering?
Is it though?
He's just saying what he has his eyes on.
Yeah.
But he's basically what he just said
He
was
just repeated what
what- Quinn basically
Quinn.
said, "Get my brothers or I'm out." That's basically
You're
what he
not
said.
getting the brothers. It's the other way around. It's gonna go the other way
Yeah,
around.
but he's defending himself.
Yeah.
As a GM,
Did you hear what he
in
said?
case he loses Quinn,
Well,
people will know why.
he said yesterday, he says, I don't want to keep people here that don't want to be here.
Yeah.
In other words, Tocchet also.
But I think
Pedersen.
Pedersen.
Pedersen's gone.
Yeah,
Pedersen's
but I think I could see Pedersen and Besser going to New Jersey and a
for the
pick.
two brothers.
Yeah,
and a
but
pick for
Besser
the
has no
brothers?
contract, guys.
Besser's on
has
his
no
own.
contract.
No,
He
well,
does
unless,
till July
unless it's a
1st.
sign and trade.
He does
I
till
don't
July
know.
1st.
I don't know about this.
But listen, that's the kind of package
Quinn
that
is
does
not.
it.
Quinn is
Keep
not
it-
the one that's
Yeah, but
staying.
keep in mind, Jack, as amazing as he is,
Yeah, he's always hurt.
he's injury
I know.
prone.
And the other guy,
The other guy's okay. He's the least of the three,
It's
right?
Jack and what?
Luke.
Luke. That's it.
That's
That's it.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Luke, I'm your
listen,
father.
the free the
Luke,
Cano-
I'm your brother.
the
Come here.
Canucks the Canucks have a history of brothers on
Yeah,
their
well,
team, right?
Yeah.
The
The
Canucks do
Sedins.
that type of thing, right?
Yeah, so
I
do-
could see
so
them
does-
doing it.
Yeah,
I could see them do.
No, it's the other way around. I don't see.
I don't think
those
so,
two
man.
coming there. I think it's the other way around.
I think New Jersey has no choice but to move on. They have
New
to do
Jersey?
something different. Yeah.
It's the one in Vancouver that said, "I don't want to be here without my brothers."
No. He said, I want to play with my brothers.
Yeah.
He did not say, I'm not going to
No,
be here.
but
He said, "I want."
I don't think the other two are going to get rid
Dude,
of both.
The salary cap is definitely on one side.
Yeah,
How is New Jersey going to afford
but I'll
Quinn
tell you
Hughes?
something. The Aquilini brothers, or whatever the fuck they're called in Vancouver, these guys are buffoons.
Oh, yeah.
You guys,
Wow.
you heard what they did with the Ovechkin jerseys,
Mhm.
dude? When he broke the record, apparently over the years, Ovi had given them 6 signed jerseys.
Yeah.
He fucking auctioned them off,
Yeah.
not for a charity or
For
not
himself.
for his pocket,
Now, why not,
Well,
bro?
he's
Come
a
on.
multi-billionaire.
and he needs that. He
Yeah.
needs fucking $80 for a jersey.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid or what?
Hey, made them public, bro. Here you go.
What a retard. I know, whatever.
But listen, I could see it. I could see that he was going there. I really could.
The two?
Yeah.
I'm
not saying it's for
no,
sure.
No, I understand.
But
I say it's the other way.
Him playing his cards publicly, now New Jersey is going to say, you need them,
really?
do you?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you 3 first-rounders, right?
They're going to say, I want Pedersen and
everything.
this and
your sister,
the
everything.
kitchen sink and your arena and
your boots, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to come make me a deck in the summer? Yeah, everything.
Going public like that is a risk because now you put yourself at a disadvantage in negotiations.
Yeah.
Yes, but like I said, I think he protects himself too.
Yeah.
Because now the fans will know what happened.
Yeah.
He's being transparent.
If he loses Quinn.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Do you want to talk about your Leafs a little bit?
No, after. We're gonna get to the playoffs.
I got to talk about them too.
No, we're gonna get there. Mike, you know what? Why don't we just we're gonna talk about it anyway. So why don't we just talk about it with the playoff predictions? I'm gonna go through all the games, and because I got a couple of things I want to say about McDavid, and about my Leafs and everything. Okay, so we'll start. You want to start in the East?
Sure.
All right. We're gonna go with the obvious one. Okay, the Montreal Washington. We pretty much
covered it.
We covered Montreal. What does Montreal have to do to change? Bring in the toughness.
They need the tough guys.
Okay.
I think there's that.
Washington status quo.
There's that, and I think they have to stop with the deep passes.
Yeah.
Slow down the game.
Because you keep getting icing calls and then you get scored.
Not only that, they're covering everything.
The dump and chase thing is like
it's not working.
They're losing the corner battles when they do the dump and chase.
I have hope in Marty. Marty's a smart player.
Man, he said
coach.
something yesterday that I'm like, this fucking guy's amazing. He goes, what do you want? He goes, what do you want? The first 10 minutes, the guy goes, the first 10 minutes, you guys were lost. He goes, what do you can't teach that. They were all their first time doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck you want? Like, he's so smart.
It has to happen.
You know, he is the absolute perfect coach for that team.
100%.
He really is. He is so smart. He's so calm, cool, and collected. He grounds them. You know what I mean?
He's a class act.
And Mike,
is he winning
fight for him.
Is he winning the Jack Adams?
I think it's going to be what's his name, Carter Neal.
Really?
Yeah, dude. But
I think he's a runner-up. If not,
I think he'll be a runner-up, but I don't think he'll do. But bigger question is, does Kent Hughes win the GM of the year? I could see that with what he's done.
Without a doubt.
I think so.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think so.
Because it's a huge surprise that they're there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Carolina, New Jersey. I watched the first game they're playing tonight. I watched.
You guys have Montreal coming out, or you have Washington coming out?
I listen. I have
before we jump to the next one. We gotta have the answer.
Okay, you want to pick picks? Okay. You know what? I can see Montreal giving them a hard time. I can see. I'd like to see Montreal come out. I'll tell you why. For me, it's always more fun when the Habs are in the playoffs.
I agree.
You know, and I look and I know both my cousins are, Mike, the Washington fanatics.
Yeah.
But I can see Montreal coming out. I'd like to see Montreal come out.
I think they can win. Like they can win that series.
Montepo can steal it,
but they have to fix what went wrong in game
last
one.
night.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree with you guys. I think
we all say Montreal.
Montreal's coming out of that one.
Well, provided they fix.
Yeah,
what
they
needs
fixed
to
the
be
problem.
fixed.
Yeah. Washington's a big, strong team, man.
They are.
All right, like I was saying before, Carolina, New Jersey. I watched the first game. Dude, there's not many mistakes Carolina makes.
No,
they play a perfect Brenda Moore game.
Yeah, they're very well coached.
Oh my god, dude, that fucking Slavin guy, especially now that he was on the Four Nations. Now I got my eyes on him.
Yeah.
This guy is good, man.
Yeah,
he's fucking good. Like when you make Brett Burns be the other guy, you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, even the other guys, man, Jarvis, he's good.
Dude,
man.
he's fucking good.
He's
man.
Really good player.
Yeah.
Sebastian Aho,
all these guys.
They're a well put together team.
Dude, they play perfect.
And that guy in net's there.
I was just.
There's another piece.
Can you give me a fucking chance to get to him?
There's another piece. Right. KK.
Yeah, he played a solid game.
Turns it up in the playoffs.
He played a solid game. He played a solid game. Yes, he did.
I think they said he lost 3 faceoffs all night.
Yeah,
that's it.
And we're forgetting a big piece.
Oh,
Logan.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals.
Boy, Logan.
Boy, yeah,
he's a monster in the playoffs.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say it because I've said it for what now, like 10 years.
Here it comes,
bro.
Get ready.
You're not winning nothing with that donkey in that.
I think they can win this round.
Yeah,
a round.
So too.
You're not winning no cup with that guy in there.
Maybe not, but they'll win this round.
Churchenkov, whatever his fucking.
And I'll tell you something: if New Jersey goes out first round, that helps Vancouver's cause. Just backing up on what we were saying 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway,
okay.
Point being, I pick Carolina out of that round.
Yeah, me too. Carolina.
I have to pick Carolina too, but just because Jack Hughes is injured. I think it's a different team when he's alive. When he's playing.
And Dougie's back, but Dougie's hurt. Dougie Hamilton's
he's not 100%.
He's not 100%. You can tell. All right, guys. The Florida-Tampa game is starting tonight. Okay.
Yep.
They said Matthew might not play tonight.
Yeah.
It's a game time decision.
I heard.
Does he make a difference? Because they're all busted.
Of course
Bennett is coming back. He's coming back.
Of course he makes
They're all
a
hurt.
difference. But
you know what?
I'm taking Tampa.
Dude, Tampa Bay in fucking half an hour. What's his name? Brisebois. He told Stamkos, no, you can go. And he left. He went and got Jake Gensel. Right? No, but he did.
What a monster year he's had.
Yeah, dude. He went and get Ryan McDonough. What a fucking magician. He goes, bro, come back here. We're gonna win. We're gonna go for another cup run. That in half an hour, this guy. You know, people say, "Oh, we can't get a centerman, we can't get a defenseman." This guy got it in fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Now the question is, was he the piece that was making stuff work, or was it Stevie Y?
He's doing it, Yanni. It's him. He did it.
But who did he learn from, right?
But this is the thing, because Stevie Y is trying.
Yanni, who made the move? Yanni, he made the move. He made the move.
But,
so that's it.
Dylan Larkin might disagree. Just saying.
Dylan Larkin did disagree, and if I was Dylan Larkin, I shut the fuck up before I go play Columbus. All right. Dylan Larkin, bro. What did you say? What? Yeah. How's Seattle this time of year? You know what I mean?
Utah's looking.
Yeah, Utah is fucking beautiful with those 12 people in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona, who?
Bro, yeah. You like pickleball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. All right. So you picking Tampa?
Yeah.
I got
100%.
I got Tampa to reach the final too. Yeah.
I got Tampa as well.
Me too.
Wow, we're actually all on the same
we're all
page
agreeing.
Yeah,
here.
Florida's out, man. Florida.
They're just busted.
They got what they needed. They're not as hungry anymore.
They're
Guys,
just busted.
And they brought in number 63, and that
Exactly.
cursed them.
No, I don't know if that curses them. You brought in the master rat.
Yeah.
To help the other two rats. Honestly.
And they throw rats on the ice over there.
But
Go figure.
Would you want to be on the ice with fucking Bennett, Kachuk, and Marsha? Bro,
No.
forget it.
I didn't want to be in the building, but whatever. But
they're going to lose.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think Bennett's going to sign elsewhere in the offseason, but that's another discussion.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, there's one left. Toronto, Ottawa.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You start.
Me start. Well, look, we're going to watch the game number 2 now. And look, in the first game, I watched it all. You want me to be honest? Ottawa, stay out of the fucking box.
Yeah.
Bro, you gave us 3 power play goals, right? Yeah. Stay out of the box. And it's all stupid calls. That's all these stupid cross-checks. Yeah. Cross-check. Like, I don't know. Like, if you see fucking 2 numbers, don't touch the guy's back.
Yeah. I think that they were trying to.
Then the slew foot from what's-his-face, and they're trying to hurt us. And another thing I saw, Mike.
They are.
They spoke to Brady Tkachuk at the end of the night because they were telling, what did you think of the Brady sucks? You know what? Speaking for myself.
He didn't seem himself. Huh?
He didn't. He's white as a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the antibiotics. I don't know if it's drugs that he's taking. I don't know if he's dehydrated. He doesn't look like Brady Tkachuk. But I'll tell you something. Tonight, I bet you broke my television already. Because this guy's a fucking gamer. You know that.
He is a gamer. 100%.
He's going to come out tonight. And the Leafs better beware tonight because he's going to come out.
I want to say something about Ottawa.
Go ahead.
Omar was garbage, dude. Omar was trash.
I know.
Put the other guy in nets. Forsberg?
Right away?
Yeah, this guy.
Right away?
Dude, this guy.
You're going to lose the series if you don't.
He's
Are
not.
You serious?
He's not there, man. He's showing why Swayman stayed.
Winner. So what is going on in Ottawa?
He's a
Corpusalo, Allmark.
Guys, he won the fucking Vezina.
Yeah, wow.
Jesus.
Hellebuyck did too, and he was out round 1.
Hellebuyck led in 3 goals on 7 shots the first game.
Yeah.
and I'm like, here we fucking go.
I know we're getting to the West.
We're gonna get there.
But I'm just saying, Allmark, like I was watching, I was like, this guy's bad. Like this is like friggin' bad.
I don't know about that. Yanni, you agree with him?
I'm gonna stick to my original choice. Before the series started, I'd said Ottawa.
Okay. That's just because fucking Leafs.
No, not at all. Actually, I watch Leafs games with you all the time.
What choice do you have? You're in my house.
But no, I think
I watch the Leafs with you, bro. You're in my fucking house.
Yeah.
You're watching Leafs. We're not watching fucking the Nordiques.
The fact that they have that grit, they have that grittiness of the
Although,
Greeks and the fucking.
Remember we were watching the game Saturday night? I'm like, whoa. I had to rewind them. Huh?
Yeah, they were throwing hits. They were throwing hits. I was like, what
Marner,
the fuck?
Marner threw a body check.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the Berube effect.
I'm like, Marner threw a body check? Wow.
I think if they stay out of the box,
stay out of the fucking box.
You know, if they play the way they played against Montreal, where they were moving the puck and they were playing smart and they were not giving it away for nothing, they have a good chance.
That Batherson kid is a hell of a hockey player. What a hockey player.
Forgive my ignorance, but I read a thing and I haven't followed up. Stolar's out?
No,
because he wasn't at practice.
Well, he got smashed in the net.
Yeah, but he didn't show at practice. And I was like, is this guy injured again?
Dude, no, but did you see the hit?
Yeah, I did.
It was like fucking. It was a 7-10 split.
Right. So
they cracked him.
Is he playing tonight?
I didn't hear anything that
because I heard that he didn't show at practice.
Well, he probably rested him. Who cares? I don't know. Well, they're on the ice now. They started playing. Let's get to the other side. I saw a game last night that fucking these guys can't stand each other. Dallas and Colorado. Dallas and Colorado.
That was tight,
dude. They can't stand each other.
Yeah, they hate each other.
They fucking can't stand each other. Yeah. What? And I'll tell you something. That Nathan MacKinnon. Yeah.
What a hockey player.
There's one guy better than him on the planet. Yeah. Okay, that's we're gonna get to Jesus. Next. Okay, dude, he's not normal. The speed of this guy, the way he shoots. Fuck.
He's so good. He's the total package.
Oh
MacKinnon.
My god, he's so good, man.
Big. Plays physical, speed,
smart.
Shot.
He's so smart.
Do you leader. He's got it all. He has all the tools. Colorado, 100%.
Colorado.
I picked him to win the cup.
Me too.
Yeah. I feel like Dallas didn't get better.
Well,
they lost pieces.
Wow. They got Colorado's piece.
Yeah, they got his piece,
but you know what? Clearly, that's not the piece they needed.
Well, they won yesterday.
And what did he do? What did he do?
I know, overtime. That kid, the Blackwell kid, comes in and he scores the overtime.
Go figure, though, that Colorado goes at the last minute. Oh, yeah, by the way, remember that Landeskog guy?
Dude, he skated yesterday. He took the warm-up yesterday, and I'm like, and all I kept thinking was, can you imagine this fucking guy Friday night or whenever the hell they're playing in Colorado?
Yeah,
taking the warm-up and being on the bench. Those guys, that rink is going to be so
That's
loud.
An automatic win that night.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's it, 2 years he hasn't played?
Three. That's crazy. No one's ever done that.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that.
Oh, he's about to.
Was a knee injury?
He got cut on top of the knee. Yeah. And then the tendon started fucking up the knee and whatever. And anyway. Okay. Winnipeg and St. Louis.
Okay. Yanni, you go first.
All right. I think Winnipeg will take it, but St. Louis is putting in the fight.
Dude, it's not because of Hellebuyck.
Jim Montgomery is a fucking good
He's
coach.
Making the Bruins look like fucking salams. I know.
Salams.
Yeah. But look, Winnipeg totally outclasses St. Louis. It's obvious when you watch like as a team.
Dude,
the talent level is so much higher.
Dude, I watched Scheifele and Connor.
But like you said, Hellebuyck, dude,
he landed 3 goals on 7 shots.
They, in order to win, they got to score 4 goals every night.
And you know what? Every time they scored 4 goals, they haven't lost.
Yeah.
They're 20 whatever and whatever.
It reminds me of like Grant Fuhr with the Oilers. Like he's going to let in 3 or 4, but we're going to score it 6.
Exactly.
You know,
I don't find that
we
won
9-8. Yeah.
It's like Stuart Skinner.
No, nothing's like
Hang on. We'll get to
We'll get there. All right. The late game.
Vegas.
The Vegas game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
With Minnesota?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Cricket.
No. I think Vegas is taking that serious.
Vegas is a good team. Vegas is a great team.
But Vegas has been a good team.
You know what?
For the last
Minnesota,
5 years.
they're tough.
They're tough, but they're just.
That's Spurgeon kids. He's a tough customer.
They're tough, but they're just there.
But Vegas is,
You can't compete with Vegas.
Well,
they're big bodies. You know,
they're
the
big,
defense.
fucking big. They're
good,
heavy.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they play
playoff
heavy.
experience.
I hate Mark Stone, but they're a good team.
Everybody hates Mark Stone, but you know what? He's a champion.
Yeah.
Mike, here we go to yours.
Here we go.
Okay. Let me tell you something, okay? I saw last night, because, I watch every fucking game. I saw 4-0. I'm like, okay, done. Forget it. Skinner's back to his old Skinner moves, right? 4-0. And I see 4-1. And I see 5-1. And I see 5-2. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. I go, I leave it on, and I'm kind of, like this. I saw Leon Draisaitl go to the bench and bitch about something. Yeah. He's like, whatever. And I saw Connor McDavid do this. He just let
me go score 5 goals.
Dude, he nodded his fucking head, and in 4 minutes,
it was 5-5.
He pulled out Moses and he split the fucking sea, and he turned water into wine, and he fed 3,000 people with fish or whatever the fuck he did. Those are my Bible analogies because I don't know anything else. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with it? He's amazing.
Yeah,
he is.
He's not human.
No, the goal that he scored himself. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Went to 3 guys, hits the buck on the net, on the side of the board, picks it up. Okay. The fuck? I look up. I'm like, it's 5-5. It's
that happen?
My cousin had texted me. He's like, okay, the Oilers, it's not for them. 5-5. It's not for them. Go cook, bro. Go cook. Go back in your restaurant. Go cook. It's not for you, hockey.
It started with Corey Perry, right? Like he's the one who's at the fight.
Who made him the pass?
Yeah.
Dude, it's not. He's not human.
I know.
You know what, Mike? I'm scared to say this, but I've seen. I'm 56 years old. I've seen Lafleur. I've seen Bobby Orr. I've seen Mario. I've seen Gretzky. I've seen Yager. I've seen Sakic, Yzerman, and fucking. I can go on forever. Okay. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah,
never.
It's just insane.
He's not human.
Yeah, I know.
That being said, they lost in overtime. I get it because
actually they lost in regulation.
So excuse me, in regulation because that fucking guy in net.
I know. Il mérite.
Because
he missed his shot.
Il mérite.
Listen,
for
for all our English viewers, mérite in French means he deserves. Because I remember when he was here, the French media was saying that he deserves to be on Team Canada, and I said my garbage can deserves more than this guy. And who we're going to leave out? MacKinnon at the time, remember?
Yeah.
No, let's leave out Sidney Crosby because he merits.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
It was actually Bergeron, I think. Or anyway.
I choose Bergeron. Yeah. Who's that?
Yeah. Leave out Bergeron, leave out MacKinnon, leave out Sid, leave out Tavares because he merits. Yeah, merit this. Fuck out of here. But he missed his shot and it went in because it was one of those floaters.
But that was the Stuart Skinner effect. Like I was just like, oh come on, man! After that comeback, you allowed that.
I know.
Like that guy, McDavid was probably like, "Are you for real?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I was a member of the Edmonton Oilers, I would pretend I lost a shoelace that day and I would lose it in his stall, bro. Hang yourself because it's not it's not.
I don't know, man. We've said it. You guys lost pieces and they did not go and get what they needed. They needed a goalie.
Yeah, but
listen, when the guy take you to the final, I guess you go with him, right?
Dude, you have McDavid. That's what brought you to the final. Leon Draisaitl brought you to the final. Evan Bouchard playing insane.
Yeah, look.
So who do you got coming out, Mike?
I mean, I'm gonna still give it to Edmonton because LA's not quite there yet.
They don't lose,
but they're a good team though.
They don't lose at home, bro.
But I'm still gonna give it to the Oilers. But I don't have a lot of faith in that goalie.
No, neither do I. Yanni?
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
I think Los Angeles to come out. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think they have it.
It's that goalie, man. That goalie will not get you the wins.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We need Freddie Anderson.
You know what?
Or you can put both of them, and then you're not gonna get nothing.
But hold on, with Freddie Anderson, if he lets up 4, you'll win.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, guys, this was fun. I know it's not a quick one. We've been around for a while.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you. Let's go watch the games because this is where it gets exciting. Guys, all our listeners, have fun, enjoy it, man. Hockey, this is the best trophy to win, right? Everybody says it.
Best time of the year,
This
boys.
is the best time of the year. And again, I told you, it's not Christmas. Just go watch the hockey because it's incredible. It's the toughest trophy to win.
Yep.
Right? You need 16 wins, man. And it's so hard. It's so difficult to do. So go watch it. And the Gold Leafs go. Because 67, yeah, okay. A lot of fucking Gold Leafs go, but whatever. Guys, have a good one. Let's bring up our dear friends again,
Yes,
Yanni,
sir.
please. The guys that make this all happen. Here, my dear friends over at Red One Music at 2069-2069 Chartier in Dorval. Give them a shout at 514-225-2226. They'll help you out with all your musical needs. And thank you. Thank you, boys. Enjoy it.
Yep.
And thank everybody, all our listeners and all the subscribers and all that. And check us out. And we'll see you again soon. Have a good one.
Have a good one, boys.
Bye-bye.
Peace.